Mourad Sari and Christian Garros. There is Sari, 31-2, and the winner will meet Sami later on in this show for the final. Christian Garros, ranked number 9 as a light welterweight, beat Noel van der Heuvel in the quarterfinals. Sari, the blue trunks with the yellow stripe on the left of your screen, defeated Francois Panaccio in the quarterfinals. Panaccio, the current world champ, is a super welterweight, so Sari is through with a big win.
Garros has been the big surprise in this tournament. Took his first round fight by default when Dida Diafat wasn't able to make the weight. Garros scored a stunning knockout of van der Heuvel in the quarterfinals. That was a slip.
No knockdown, but Garros went down hard on his back, and that had to take a little bit out of him already. Both fighters coming in with their second fight of the night. You can expect maybe a little fatigue, but the adrenaline will certainly take charge here in the early rounds. Tournament-style fighting can be brutal, Mike.
Can 2, 3, sometimes 4 fights a night. In this case, these fighters will end up fighting. Whoever wins this fight will have fought 3 in the finals. Now, Garros, this is only his second fight, but he appears to be in tremendous shape. His body is really cut up well. His stamina was terrific in the van der Heuvel fight. He's a big surprise here and a good one for the crowd.
Sari leading his charge with that left roundhouse kick to the chest of Garros. And a good stiff left from Sari.
Sari trying to work inside with knee strikes. Not grabbing well up around the head, though. You've got to grab the opponent behind the neck, and you need to pull him down a little so you can get the knee strikes up. Sari wasn't able to do that.
A very complex mindset is required in tournament fighting. You try to burn yourself out early or get the early knockdown or pace yourself through all these fights. It's a difficult call to make.
Garros getting the better of the knee strike competition.
Mourad Sari on the left of your screen. Again, the aggressor, just as we saw in his quarterfinal match against Panaccio.
It's an amateurish move by Garros, spinning like that. He could have taken a straight kick to the body or a sharp punch to the face. Sari wasn't able to capitalize, but that's something Garros shouldn't do again.
I think it surprised Sari to see the back of his opponent.
These fighters are able to strike so quickly.
That is the end of the first round. A very active one for Mourad Sari.
Sami Kepchi giving directions to Sari.
Christian Garros needs to be a little more aggressive. I'm sure he's getting that word from his corner. Now Sari with some final instructions as we prepare for the next 3 minutes. Scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes each round. And these fighters have to be feeling the effects of tournament fighting and having fought earlier in the night. So rare does that happen for these guys.
Well, the decision went over Francois Panaccio. Took something out of Sari. There's no way it couldn't have. That was a hard-fought battle. I think that Sami Kepchi's probably telling him he's got to pick up the pace a little bit, take control like he did in the Panaccio fight, and he'll be all right.
This type of action, tournament fighting, is really where the corner can come in and help the fighter focus. That's a slip.
It's a good leg kick, though, by Garros. Just took that left leg right out from under Sari. Did it again.
Sari goes down. Not a knockdown, but again, those kicks are getting through from Garros. Both fighters seem to have picked up the pace here in the second round, and Garros scores.
Good roundhouse kick to the body by Garros. Sari tried to counter by kicking his other leg out, but missed. As I recall, Sari took some punishment on that left leg in the Panacio bout. Maybe the Garros is going back to that leg again, knowing that fact. Oh, good left hook by Sari. And again, left hand slipping in just over the right of Garros.
The counter punching from Mourad Sari, very effective. He's waiting for Christian Garros to turn and finish his attack, and that is opening up the right side of Garros' head. And with Sari in that southpaw mode, that really opens the avenue to damage. With the punches.
Right hand scored well. The other punches missed. He's stalking him out. Oh, he lands a good right, left, and another good right.
Sari is in trouble on the ropes.
And a right behind the ear, and Sari is staggered.
And as a result, he will take a standing 8 count. A flurry from Christian Garros stops this fight momentarily, but now back to action. Garros scored briefly with those punches in round number 1, and now even more effective here in the second. Holding on to the ropes and punching.
Again, taking a right hand from Garros. Looks like he's just holding on, trying to get his wits back about him, catch his breath.
Mourad Sari seems in dire trouble. Can hardly stand up on the feet. Cannet hang on for the final 5 seconds. And there's the bell ending the second round.
Second round action. These are the punches that resulted in that standing 8 count. You see Sari with his hands down, just absorbing blow after blow. That's a clear signal to the referee to pause the bout.
And there you see Sami Kepchi in the corner of Mourad Sari throwing in the towel. Kepchi thinking that Sari was in dire trouble. And now, does Kepchi want to stop the fight?
Well, the corner cannot stop the fight. The fighter either has to capitulate himself or the referee stops it. The corner cannot.
So the referee seemingly clarifying that issue for the corner, but how does that make Mourad Sari feel, knowing that his cornermen have tried to throw in the towel and finish this fight?
Well, it can't give him a lot of extra confidence, but right now I think Mourad Sari is just hoping he's feeling anything. His head got beat around like a top at the end of that round.
And now Garros comes out trying to pick up where he left off, but just a little too early as we begin the third and final round. Semifinal action of the King of the Ring tournament from the Palais de Sport. Sari on the left in the blue trunks and yellow band. Christian Garros from Aubervilliers, France, with the blue trunks and red trim on the right of your screen.
Garros trying to go in for the kill now, a little too over-anxious maybe. He's not setting Sari up like he needs to. Sari's surviving the onslaught.
What was the deal with Kepchi throwing in the towel?
I think he saw some water in the ring and cleaning it up.
That's what he's got to tell his fighter.
Well, I think that he just got caught up in the moment and didn't want to see his fighter hurt, but he can't stop the fight. It's got to be the referee or the fighter himself.
So now Mourad Sari, plenty of obstacles to overcome in his battle against Christian Garros.
Sari buying time now. He's just getting his breath and getting his senses back.
He's only got a minute 40 seconds to come back and win this fight, does Sari.
Garros should be outside trying to capitalize on the damage he did in the previous round. Sari seems like he's back in fighting trim.
I don't think Garros can count on that second round for carrying this fight.
Knockdown scores well, but not enough to carry a whole three-rounder.
Cobweb seemingly gone from the head of Mourad Sari, and now he delivers his own punishment.
Best technique of the fight for Sari, huge left hand. Landing again, and Garros now is stunned.
Garros hanging on, not to try to throw Sari down, but try to buy some time.
Garros was actually holding on to Sari and the ropes. Now again a reversal, and it's Garros on the attack. Sari coming back and scoring well.
So after Mourad Sari's corner threw in the towel, this fighter from Paris has come back very strong here in the third, throwing those knee techniques. Garros seems spent. Sami Kepchi playing a different tune now in the corner.
Kepchi pounding on the ring apron, telling Sari to go, stay on him.
A knee strike and then a left hook to the head of Christian Garros, and we are finished with the 3 rounds. Christian Garros' corner certainly feels his fighter has the upper edge, but it's the same story across the ring for Mourad Sari. What a comeback for Sari, regardless of the outcome of this fight.
Tremendous performance by Sari in that round. Redeemed himself, possibly enough in the judges' eyes.
Christian Garros had only one outstanding round, and that was in the middle round. He was able to land some punches and some kicking techniques in the first and third, but was it enough? Now getting ready for the decision. Each fighter again claiming that they are the victor.
It appears there's some discussion at the scorekeeper's table.
The referee and the fighters and everyone involved looking over to the scorer's table, and what they've determined that this fight is a draw, but we're in tournament fighting, and so it looks like we're going to a 4th round. And we'll have it when we come back. Welcome back to the Palais de Sport. Now let's clear up what's going on. This fight, the semifinal for the King of the Ring, was scheduled for 3 rounds. They did go 3 hard rounds, but they finished in a draw. And because this is a tournament, we can't have a draw. One fighter needs to move on. So, in a rare moment, they've added a round to this fight. The 4th round, Mourad Sari in the blue with the yellow trim going against Christian Garros with the red trim and blue trunks. And a stiff left hand from Sari.
Sari certainly seems to be back after that 8 count he took in the second round. Taking punishment again from Garros. But he appears to have all of his wits back. He's punching hard, he's kicking hard. Looks like he's in there.
It has to be very difficult for these fighters to come back, going 3 rounds, feeling the fight was over, having that natural letdown of having everything be done, and then having to turn around and turn it on for 1 more round.
It was the planned outcome if there was a draw, just no one thought there would be one, with the scoring draws are very rare.
Not only are these fighters having to fight multiple times in the night, that was determined to slip, but now these guys are having to go overtime.
And whoever wins this fight, it'll put him at a disadvantage in the finals, no question.
Against Samai from Bangkok, Thailand. That's coming up later in the show. Good left from Sari. We saw Mourad Sari against the ropes, in trouble, taking multiple punches from Christian Garros in the second round. Semi Kepchi even threw in the towel. He got a standing 8 count, but he has come back from all of that to show he's still got his power and his wits here in the 4th round.
No damage from those knee strikes, really. They're striking too low. One fighter needs to pull the other fighter down to be able to get up to the ribs. Not really happening, just a little resting by both fighters. Sari looks like he wants to set up that left hand.
Good roundhouse kick, got under the arm of Garros.
Garros with a glancing long left.
Where is Mourad Sari getting this energy? An amazing display of courage. "25 seconds left in this, we suppose, is the final round." Garros now seems to be spent.
Sari taking advantage of that. He's staying on Garros. He's landing the better shots.
And that is the end. Scheduled for 3, it goes 4. Christian Garros once again expected to be the winner. Mourad Sari and his corner feels he is the winner of the semifinal bout of the King of the Ring. I have to say, Sari looked the fresher fighter there in the 4th round, Mike.
He did. I would give him that 4th round. I think he got the better in Garros. The judges agree he'll move on and face Sami in the final.
The winner of that round will be the winner of this fight. And Mourad Sari from Paris, France comes through, winner by decision in overtime over Christian Garros. And Sari earns another fight tonight, the final against Sami from Bangkok, Thailand. We'll have that final later on.